Okay, Sue is saying I keep I keep scrap silver and scrap silver with solder separate and reuse the scrap silver. Now I have a pile of scrap silver with solder. What is the best way to reuse this without cracks?
Yeah, so what is, it's a very good way you're doing it. You should keep your virgin silver that you haven't put any solder on, and they're simply offcuts. Keep that separate from your soldered silver, because then you can reuse your pure, I'm saying pure, but it's not really pure silver. You can keep the silver that you've cut off to one side, you can melt that down, reuse that in whatever form it is. But the problem is now you've got your solder in with your other bits of silver. Personally, I would not reuse that to draw down or to roll down, because the alloy that is in the solder would not necessarily make the rest of the silver workable. So I would keep that silver to one side and perhaps use it for casting, because when you cast something, you don't usually have to rework it at all. Once you've cast it into a shape, that is the shape that it stays. Perhaps what also I would do is add a few little casting grains of pure silver to that melt, because if there's too much solder in with the solder will lower the quality of the sterling silver. And if you need to send that off to a assay office, and if you're in the UK, there's a chance that the silver will fail its assay if there's too much solder. So by adding the pure silver grains to it would raise the quality up a little bit, but I still wouldn't trust my melt, my little ingot, to be able to be rolled down or to draw down successfully, because you've still got that alloy of other metals in the silver. I would use it just to cast with, because casting, you just cast it into a shape and that is the shape. But still add that pure little bit of silver just to raise the quality just that little bit. But yeah, good to keep them separate, absolutely.